What's up, creepers and geekers? Chris the Atari Creep. How is everyone doing today? Today we're going to have a look at the Mega Construx Masters of the Universe 5-pack. Now, before you ask yourself, where are the figures? I guess I deleted the first part of this video where I showed off the packaging. So let me put a picture up of what it looked like before opening. Super duper now that you know what it looks like. So, about, say, I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago, somebody on Instagram had posted a couple pictures of a couple of the Mega Construx figures, and one in particular was a T800 endoskeleton. And I was like, ooh, I want to have that too. So I went to my local Walmart to try to find one. I did not find one. I did find this, however, a handful of Star Trek ones, and a pile of Beastmen all by themselves for $2.50. So that same individual who posted that picture, I messaged him, do you need any of these? And I picked up what he needed. And it just so happened that he found the endoskeleton and a man-at-arms for me. So those two are on the way to me. The ones he needed are on the way to him. And yeah, everybody's friggin' happy. So long story short, this is a 5-pack, Masters of the Universe. We'll see the figures here in a minute. There are 2 more Masters of the Universe Mega Construx to date. As far as I know, there's Evil Lyn, which I do not have, nor do I have coming, and of course, Man-at-Arms. But when we get to that, we'll get to that. So the back of the packaging is pretty cool. Now, when I saw the pictures of these things are about 3 inches. So when I saw his Instagram pictures, I thought this was going to be the size of the figures. Turns out they're kind of tiny. But regardless, you're going to see the detail on these things are amazing for what they are. But I love this packaging. It's kind of reminiscent of both the Masters of the Universe back of the card with the Mega Construx kind of deal, and this little comic strip here of He-Man and Skeletor going at it. It's just phenomenal. And then, of course, you have an advertisement here of the Wind Raider with He-Man and Skeletor that come with it, and I don't remember what part in the video I had a gripe about, but you're going to see that the He-Man in this package does not have a battle axe, nor does Skeletor have his sword, but in this package they do, and it drives me nuts when companies do that, because I'm not the type to go out and collect like that. I have those figures. I don't need anything more, variants or any of that crap. Oh, and his boots are different on this one. Go fucking figure, right? But that's really all there is to it. Another look at the front of the package. I had speculated that this was going to be more advertisement, but it's more so, you'll see it when we open it up. But I think it's neat that they took the idea of the package, you know, the paperwork that should come in a package of toys, and just made it aesthetically look like, say, the comic book from the vintage line of Master of the Universe. But enough of that. Let's get to the fucking figures, and I do apologize for having to redo this, but you know what? Que sera, sera, right? Alright, so here are the figures out of their package, and I have to say, what a great little set. I'm really digging these. I'm not really into the block builder thing, minifigures, but these put Lego to fucking shame. I'm sorry. No, actually, I'm fucking not sorry. Compared to those little blocky things, which I know a lot of you guys like. This is the shit right here. But first, let's look at the pamphlet. And this is a really nice touch. Toys have to come with some kind of a paperwork. And they just styled it like a comic book that would have came with the vintage figures. Now, within is really just little comic style things showing the figures alongside their vintage counterparts. A little this and that. Maybe that whole 10-year selfie challenge that's been going on. I wonder. That's great. I'm gonna put that in a little frame. That looks amazing. But yeah, so the other side just shows how to put the shit together. Not that the figures weren't already put together. The bases had to be put together, but it's 3 pieces, so it's not like you can't figure that out. So let's have a look at the figures themselves. Now here's Fakir. I'm really liking that they have their own personalized base. These are great. Perfect for displaying. I could see trying to keep these guys standing up would be a nightmare on somebody's shelf. Unless, of course, you had, you know, a base with the little pegs on it. But either way, it comes with its own stand. If I can just get it to focus, for God's sakes. There we go. Fakir in his orange armor. Very reminiscent of Mr. Skeletor over here. And here's another neat little detail. A little spot for his sword in the back. So that's great. Paint on these are great. For what little they are, the articulation on these are actually a lot better than I thought they were going to be. And they don't feel as fragile as they look. So let's move over here to Mr. Beast Man. The discount figure of the week. $2.50 for these. If anyone needs a Beast Man, let me know, and I'll try to go back there and see if there's any left. Maybe I'll just eat them all up and wait for them to go up in price. I don't know. And then I'll give them away and shit. But here's Beast Man. Here's a look at him from behind in case you always want to know what Beast Man's ass looks like. And there you go. Same deal. 3-piece base. It's personalized to him. Great looking paint job. I mean, really great looking paint job. For something this tiny, how they could get something like that. I wish you could see the face. But, yeah. Just a great overall figure. Here's Mr. He-Man minus his battle axe. Yes, I always have to have something to complain about. Maybe it's the Irish in me. I don't know. I don't have unrealistic expectations. But, regardless, the only thing I think I know about the figure that comes in the Wind Raider, or maybe even the figure that stands by itself in a package, is that the armor is a little more metallic on the Wind Raider figure, the one that comes with the Wind Raider. And, of course, he comes with the battle axe. And one of them has white line in the mouth for teeth, whereas the other one does not. I remember seeing that in a video somewhere. I'm not seeing a white line on my He-Man. So, I don't know. Maybe the other one has the little illusion of teeth. But either way, with or without the battle axe, yes, I'm going to keep crying about it. Still a fantastic figure. This has got to be my favorite. Not only because it's one of my favorite characters in the program itself out of all the toys. But come on, tell me that doesn't demand fucking respect. I'll just let you look at it for a minute. But yeah, Skeletor looks great. Again, the paintwork on something this small, it's just so friggin' fantastic. You can see the green. I know you can't, but I can see the little green outlines. They even got a little bit of black and the red in the eyes. It's dead on. He's got a little peg in the back, so I'm assuming that's for an accessory of some sort. I don't know, but he doesn't have the deal for the sword. Oh, yes, he does. Which, I wonder if He-Man does. Yes, he does. A little area for the swords, so when I finally do get the swords, there you go, Bob's your uncle. I will say pulling the Havoc Staff out of the packaging was a little bit troublesome. The horn's head doesn't want to stay on the little connector piece, and then there's this piece, and then this piece. I thought this was one piece, and this was one piece, so when I was popping it out, this cone-shaped thing went flying out of the package, and I thought it was going to be lost to antiquity forever. But lo and behold, it didn't go too far, and I was able to find it, so, there we go. Give him a pose like, you, over there, fuck off. But, just keep in mind when you pop this shit out of the package, this stuff is going to go everywhere. And last we have Tila. I tried to get this pose with Skeletor, but his feet are too big. Because of the staff, I wanted it to be kind of like that, whereas everyone else is just kind of facing forward. Tila was the only one with the staff that, well, you know, there's only two, that I could get to stand like this at this really cool thing or whatever. But her staff has a lot of great detail in it. You know, you got your cobra there, serpenting around. The detail in her armor just looks great, even in the face. You got little gold accents in her hair. And overall, another great little figure. Absolutely in love with these. And guys, here they are with their full-size counterparts. We'll come in just a little bit closer for now, just so you can get an idea of what they look displayed. I know I'm not the greatest guy at displaying things. And if I had every one of those figures, I would do the comparison. But I don't, so deal with it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this look at the Mega Construx Masters of the Universe 5-pack. There are 2 more in the series. There is an Evil Lyn, which hopefully I will find soon. And I do have Man-at-Arms on its way, as well as a T-800, which I will open both of those packages together. So guys, thanks as always so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Go ahead and leave feedback. Thumbs up, thumbs down, all feedback to the Creep is positive. Until next time, take care, creep it real, and bye-bye.